So, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this next and final league game before we move into tournament play between the Antwerp Phantoms and the Dordrecht Lime Kings. My name is Douse, and if you've been with me all day, apologies. But if you've just joined us, welcome to this game. It should be a cracker. Both teams looking for a win, both teams yet to score in the tournament. The winner goes through to the semi-final to take on the host, the Sheffield Steel Kings. Now, I have no biases here, but from a commentary point of view, the Steel Kings versus the Lime Kings would be very difficult. Also because the Lime Kings and the Steel Kings have both decided to wear jerseys where it is absolutely impossible to do player identification. Lime Kings in dark green with black text. The Phantoms in white with a blue and yellow trim. Very classy jersey for the Phantoms. In the last stream, we were doing some fantastic Lime Kings lore, finding out about why they're called the Lime Kings, etc. But here's how they start tonight. Lime Kings changing their netminder from their first game. 24, Lisanne van den Ende is in net with 10, Rolof Berghorn. That's number 10. 14 is Johan Koffenal. 18 is Bas Ackerman. 21 is Danny Veron. 25 is Bjorn Ollercook. 27 is Jean-Claude Weisters. 55 is Ron Vinans. And number 9 is Lars Bastinanse. Antwerp line up like this. 20, Luke Janssen in goal. My apologies. Number 3 is Isla Van Dam. Number 7, Yves Buxin. Number 9, Thomas Bourget. Number 10 is Glenn Meyer. 18 is Laurent Gillette. Number 27 is Lucas Vinolest. Number 42 is Cedric Goosens. And number 46 is Axel Lundekens. The Phantoms looked very, very promising in their earlier game against Vascular, but conceded a short-hander, which set Vascular away to find the rest of their goals. But we do have ones to watch. Glenn Meyer for the Phantoms looked at times unplayable. Hit the crossbar on a breakaway, which could have given the Phantoms the lead and may have changed the complexion of that game. It'll be interesting to see how Lisanne plays this game. Oscar de Gunda gave it their best, but the coach deciding to swap them out. So in 40 seconds' time, we will be facing off. My name is Douse. Welcome to the Bauer Arena here in Sheffield for the Northwest European Para Ice Hockey League Tournament 2025. I can see the referees are doing the Red Bull. I'm just on coffee for now, but there's still time. I might have a lime to celebrate if the Lime Kings will. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll be monitoring chat for the majority of this game, so if you say something, we will talk about it. If you're a fan of the Lime Kings, I will be asking you more questions about the popularity of limes and your favourite lime. On paper, you would fancy the Phantoms. In Meyer, they have real talent. But an upset is always just one goal away. The form book hasn't been written yet, so there are still big chances. So the Lime Kings are so called because they're sponsored by the biggest lime producer in their region. In Europe, I'm told, actually. Sorry, the biggest lime importer. And I've just heard a story. Apparently, when they last hosted a tournament, the teams who played were given a big crate of limes and a lime juicer to celebrate. I think I would have preferred a beer, to be honest. But here we are. I don't think the Steel Kings will be giving any kind of British steel away at the end of the game. It'd be nice if they did, though. Badges and caps are being exchanged by the two captains, Ollie Rook and Veronin. Oh, sorry, Van Dam. Sorry, Ollie Rook and Van Dam. Both the captains are exchanging caps, which is still a wonderful tradition. And the players are starting to get ready. 2 20-minute periods, rolling clock. The Lime King emojis have started. If they score first, they may go. Oh, I know they said bananas. Not at the current prices. That's fair. That is fair. So, Lime Kings in their traditional lime green, alongside the Phantoms in their white and blue and yellow trim. Face-off about to happen. Mayer in the centre, facing off against Olleruk. And the Lime Kings win the face-off, and they will take us away. Winners to face the Steel Kings in the second semi-final tonight. The loser will go on to in the fifth and sixth match. What a finish! Oh, what a start! Glenn Mayer immediately puts one up for the Phantoms. Absolutely no messing about. The Phantoms have decided to just come out, get a goal. You could say he's due one. He had plenty of chances in the last game. And number 10 for the Phantoms has absolutely buried that. 1-0 within the first 30 seconds. We'll get assists in just a few seconds, but Luzanne could do very, very little about that. A reminder, the winner of this game does go on to face the Steel Kings, which I think could be a very tasty proposition, regardless of who goes through. It's an unassisted goal for the Phantoms. And they come through again. Boguet, who also looked very good against Uvascula, defensively especially. Buxton to Goosen. Shot comes in high and over the bar. The Lime Kings will try and restructure themselves. Opportunity comes in. This will come all the way down for icing, or will they blow it off? Yeah, they're going to blow it off because Mayer has beaten the icing call. Off they go. Look at the pace that Mayer has just to be able to win every battle. He was a bit unlucky in the last game as well. Lost his blade a few times. Just as he was through on goal or trying to get a defensive win. So hopefully he's had a bit more taping attached. Players with their sticks in the air, not waving them like they just don't care. They just have to be like that until the puck is released from the, well, I nearly said phantom bench, but the imaginary bench that we have over there. Here are the Phantoms. And Van Dam, the captain, really impressed in the last game. Lime King sitting very deep. It will be an uphill struggle for them now, I feel. Mayer dropping off a pass. It's a beauty. Goosens to Van Dam, and it just goes ahead of Van Dam. Opportunity again for Goosens. Can't put it. It wouldn't sit on their stick. Mayer keeps it in. Shot from way out, and it was dipping. It was coming down. We've talked about in other streams that a legit tactic is to have those shots on blue line nice and high, because the height is difficult for the netminders sat on a sled. Van Dam leaves off for Goosens. The size of the rink, the size of the goals is as you would expect in able-bodied ice hockey. So you've got to imagine that the goalie is even deeper than what we'd call the traditional butterfly formation. So there's a lot of top net to cover. Mayer. And out it goes, and the Phantoms will have to leave, and the Lime Kings will have a chance to respond. Ackerman just trying to harass Boguet. This is Ackerman. Just being patient on the puck and moving it around, making sure it clears, and into the Lime King bench it goes, and a bit of muscle memory nearly came in for one of the Lime Kings players on the bench. The temptation to touch it was almost too great. Here come the Phantoms again, and they've got numbers. Boguet. And Goosens is dispossessed. Good play by by Bas Ackerman, but very well. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching the stream, it's great to know where everybody is sat watching today's game. I know we have viewers from Canada and Australia in the stream today. Somebody from Leeds as well. I mean, she says from Leeds, but, you know, debatable. Boguet. Buxton. Puck being held up well by the Phantoms, who are in no rush. Nearly 6 minutes gone, and it's been a tough first period so far for the Lime Kings. Just one goal down now, and they only need one just to give themselves a little bit of belief. The loser of this game will play the Amsterdam Tigers. They're in the seeding game tomorrow. Their punishment being that they have to start at 8:30 tomorrow. Ackerman again for the Lime Kings. They've withstood a little bit of pressure here, the Lime Kings. With my accent as well, it is very difficult for me to say Lime Kings without saying the word Lion Kings. Which, by the way, would be a great name if Disney wouldn't sue you. Chance now for Mayer. Coast to coast with a slice of toast, but is denied by Lisanne van den Ende. I have to think that the whistle went a bit early there. It was still pretty lively. People from the Netherlands and from Antwerp here as well. Went to visit Antwerp a few years ago. Beautiful city. Absolutely beautiful part of the world. Never been to Dordrecht. And I've never had a Dordrecht lime. Phantoms win the face-off. Goosens. Mayer just loses an edge and isn't able to take advantage. Finalist. And it's getting kind of messy in the corner there. Doesn't quite have the pace of the previous games. This game's Goosen shoots. Shot. No, off the post. Across the goal line, I'm told. Off the post, across the goal line. Van Dam looked on. Helpless. Movement as well here from the Phantoms. Goosen to the shot. Oh, that's a tidy finish. That is a really tidy finish from Goosens, assisted by Glenn Mayer. But it is a really, I think it's almost like a backhanded stick as well. Really nice top corner. Van den Ende, not much they could do about that. 2-0 to the Phantoms. The Lime Kings staring at an 8:30 start tomorrow against the Amsterdam Tigers. The Belgians looking to play one more game today against the host, the Sheffield Steel Kings. The Lime Kings have anything they can do to respond. So just confirmation of that goal. 42 from 10. Cedric Goosens from Glenn Mayer. Cookson now for the Phantoms. And they've kept it in. That's very well played by the Phantoms. Lindekens shot comes in. Big save. Van den Ende. Antwerp moving it well. And back to Mayer. All good things happen with Glenn at the moment. Quarterbacking the play on the blue line. The drums get loud. Mayer using the left hand as his right hand drives him forward. Hand-eye coordination is just incredible with these players. Buxom's waiting on the doorstep. Mayer's just going round in circles here. He's putting divots in the ice. Incredible stuff. There's a chance out in front. But the Lime Kings get it clear, and there's a chance now for number 7 for the Phantoms. Buxon saved tidily by Van den Ende. Lime Kings are just looking to clear the puck here. It's just such hard sledding for them. Alphen Anderin in the Netherlands is somebody's watching from. Tiki Boss. Chance just goes begging. Now, Lime Kings do have an opportunity here, but they're just keen just to clear their lines and to set themselves up again. Defending is so much harder than attacking in terms of the energy you have to expend. Oh, May is through here. He's got 2 players to beat. 1 player to beat. A goalie to beat, puts it wide. Very similar to the chance he had against Jyväskylä. Lime Kings will have it and attempt to clear, but it's number 10 again who puts it into the danger zone. Oh, that's a couple of deflections. It pinballed around there. Here's Buxton. Mayer on the blue line. Eyes it up. Just tosses it in, looking for a deflection. And again, they're setting up for the deflection, looking for the chip now. Good stop by the Lime Kings there. It's behind you. You can't see it. Lauren Gilliatt getting a lot of ice time at the moment. Phantoms probably have one of the shorter benches. Both the Lime Kings and the Phantoms have short benches. Only 3 players on the bench for these 2 teams. Does mean player management becomes incredibly important. Mayer. The Lime Kings are not able to press the advantage there. And the danger is when they do try and press the advantage, they open themselves up. Oh, but a chance now for the Lime Kings. Can they turn and go? No, not quite. Mayer is just the strides he's able to put in with each blow almost with those sticks. It's a top speed within 3 strides. It's very, very difficult for the Lime Kings to even keep up. Here comes Maya again. Patient and offense. Again, patient and happy to quarterback the play for the Belgians. Galert is offside. I don't think Lily and Galert's realise they're offside. Galert now onside, which means that the Phantoms can go forward. Maya picks it up for the Phantoms in their own end. Buxton. Lauren Galert looking for it. She's getting plenty of ice time in this game. The Lime Kings push it forward, but Buxton does well, but loses an edge and calmly just deals with it. The Lime Kings are happy to have 2 seated next to the netminder at the moment. They're not too keen on breaking with numbers. They're seeing if they can build something with just the 3 they have going forward. That has led to them having this opportunity here, though. And they come onside. Maya puts a nice little pass in there. Looking for Copenhagen, but it doesn't work out for them. Chance now for Maya. Strong in the upper body. Big hit coming in from Bas Ackerman. Maya. Still Maya. Spins. Does a 360 no-scope. And it goes into the equipment, I think. I think we're looking at Veronen's equipment. It's still live. The referee can see it. So Bas Ackerman goes forward. Chance now here. The Lime Kings are in a sled race. But Mayer again. Look at the way he's able to go from 0 to 100 in such a small space of time. Upper body strength and control. I will tell you that the manager of the Kings is watching this. The Steel Kings is watching this game. I would be worried about Glenn Mayer if it is going to be the Kings versus the Phantoms. What will be the strategy to deal with him? Because look at what he does. He's able to pick up the play. Takes it forward. Has a shot. And he scores. Second goal of the game. 3rd point of the game. And he takes himself off and benches himself. I think he knows he's done enough. 3.5 minutes left in this first period. 3-0. It would be some comeback, but there's plenty of time to do it. Barbara Streisand coming back down to the goal music for the Phantoms. But kicking it before the cut. Chance now for the Phantoms. Van Dam goes forward, looking for the puck. Finds it. Gillette is ready. So an assist to the goal for the Phantoms. Chance now in front for Gillette. Scores! Lauren Gillette has scored. Number 18 finds Twine. A huge moment for Lauren. That's gone down incredibly well with the fans in attendance. She took a tip. I'm just going to tell you that there was an assist to the Phantoms' other goal. Vinalest, number 27, got an assist, but Lauren Gillette, who didn't have much ice time in the game previously, has just been lurking in the right spaces. Got a tip, got a goal, and you can see there's a lot of delight on that bench right now. Really, really happy for them. That puck is being saved. It is Lauren Gallette's first goal, so it is being saved. It will be taped. It will then be ransomed off to the highest bidder. So Lauren Gallette scoring that goal, assisted by Ely Van Dam and by number 46, Axel Lindekens. We are rapidly approaching the end of this period. It's been a real tough one for the Lime Kings, but the Phantoms have really enjoyed it. And there is the final minute hooter. Lime Kings will be looking for something. They move the puck around in the neutral zone. And here come the Phantoms. Chance to go forward here for the Phantoms. Yeah, there was a lot of noise for Lauren. I'm speculating because we haven't got a full team sheet in terms of names. How old is Lauren? Because she seems a little bit young. Dave, if you understand, if you know, because just by the way she's new, she also looks very new at the sport. That's quite offside. Lucas Vinos. I've seen worse offsides, but not by that margin. Well, that is the end of that first period. It is 4-0 to the Phantoms. So welcome back, folks. 30 seconds before the second period faces off, 4-0 to the Phantoms. If you aren't able to watch this in chat, Lauren Gillette, who got her goal today, first goal, she is 12 years old, recently joined the team, and one of the organisers here just turned to me and go, "Isn't that what this is all about?" Absolutely. Great moment for her. The puck was recovered, and she'll always have that. And as somebody pointed out, it's always great when somebody gets their first goal, but why does it always have to be against my team? We are trying links rect again. Is anybody doing it? Yeah, great work, great job for Lauren. I think the Phantoms feel comfortable in the position to give us some ice time, and that is the hard thing, isn't it? It's getting players ice time when you're in a position where you have to win. But credit to the Phantoms, they brought her on essentially after the second goal went in. So here we go then, the final 20 minutes of play in the league format, and then it'll head into the semi-finals. The first semi-final will be Jyväskylä versus the Bison, and it's looking more and more likely that your final event for the day will be the Steel Kings versus the Phantoms. Unfortunately, we will not have commentary for that game. We will still be broadcasting that game between the Steel Kings and the Phantoms, but unfortunately, we won't be able to bring you commentary. The lazy commentator has somewhere else to be. But we will be showing you every minute of that game. But if you haven't enjoyed my commentary, I've got good news. Big save. Oh, the puck is live and it's just there. And eventually it is covered up by the Lime Kings. So as we head towards the end of league play here, I think it has to be said just how fantastic the whole event has been so far. Volunteers around the rink in bright orange hoodies, so you can't miss them, helping find the players move on and off the ice. The windows they've had for some of these games have been 10 minutes between games, which doesn't sound like a lot, and it isn't a lot when you also have to help players with limited mobility on and off the ice rink, but they've done a fantastic job. Tomorrow's games, we have 3 of them for you. We have a seeding game, again, looking likely to be the Lime Kings versus the Amsterdam Tigers. A bronze medal game, and then a final for you. And it should be a really interesting morning, afternoon of hockey for you tomorrow. Still business to take care of here. Thank you, Dave, for saying that. I haven't done it in a while. I think I'll be very honest with you and say that. Oh, it's gone in. Meyer has just squeezed it through the wickets. And that is a hat-trick for number 10. 5-0. And I think we are in a position probably to tell you that the Phantoms have earned themselves another game today. That semi-final coming first after an ice cut will be Jyväskylä. An assist for number 10 comes from... We're going to come back to that. It probably is Lucas Vinoslet. I've been given his 47. There isn't a 47, so I'm going to guess it's Lucas Vinoslet. But we'll get confirmation of that as soon as we can. I have a a man who comes over and tells me who scored. It's very nice. Very difficult to do. Offside given. So the Phantoms will have to regroup. So Bison versus Sisu Uvascular should be a fantastic game later. And the Phantoms versus Kings, I think that game will have a bit of bite to it. The Kings will be desperate to be in the final of their own tournament. The winners of the semi-finals obviously go through to the final. The losers of the semi-final will compete in the bronze medal game mid-morning tomorrow. The Kings moving it better for a bit now. They have a chance to go forward, although Ackerman was kind of alone there. And here is Van Dam. Chance now for the Lime Kings to break out and find something from this game. The game between them and the Tigers should be fascinating. And I was correct. It was number 27, not 47, as I was told. The scorers are on the same balcony as I am. They are on the other side of the balcony, however, so every time they have to make a correction, it's quite a long walk. Phantoms have a chance now in front. And Gillette goes and picks it up. Lauren Gillette scoring their first goal, looking up, looking for a pass. Makes a good pass as well. Very good start. Very good stuff. Battle going on as the Lime Kings move the puck. Desperate to move forward. Desperate to create some offense. And at the moment, Luke Goosens had quite the day in net. As Goosens takes care of business. Gillette just dumps the puck in. Not a bad play. Still offside, and now they're onside. Lime Kings have been a bit more expansive going forward now. They've committed a few more going forward, only one staying back to help out on defense. Trying to find something from this game. I think they realize that winning it might be beyond them, but getting something from it could happen here. Lime Kings are about to go forward. Can they get through it? No. They just shows the class and the pace. Just the energy and the upper body strength just to find pace when it matters. And that will be something that the Steel Kings will have to look out for. Gillette doing a decent job of breaking up their play. That allows Van Dam to come forward. Goosens to Mayer, but it's behind Mayer. A touch in front. Chance if it bounces kindly. And it hasn't really. It's going to take some fetching. You have to do the awkward, excuse me, just having to, do you mind, Danny Veronin, just, ever get the feeling like you're in the way? Copenhagen, looking for the puck. He bounces behind the net. It's Mayed as well to move the puck around. Buxton. Alderman. Ackerman. Buxton again. Oh, nice spin move there to get the play going. There's a 2-on-1 opportunity if the Lime Kings can release, and they do release, but it's so hard, isn't it, to try and get something going. Bergon was looking for it, wasn't able to acquiesce and tame the puck. Meyer. Big hit in the middle there. Puck's there somewhere. And it's just been tipped away. Goosen's offside, maybe. We're looking. It is. I'll be looking at a penalty here against the Lime Kings. No, it is a penalty against the Lime Kings. I believe it might be teeing. A shrug of the shoulders. Just trying to see if I can ID that player. It is difficult because they sit in quite an awkward position on the ice. So, power play opportunity for the Phantoms. And file this under the last thing the Lime Kings needed right now. They will have to work really hard to keep them at bay for the next 2 minutes. And then the subsequent 8 minutes won't be a breeze either. Chance now for the Phantoms through Gillette. Chance in front. Big blocker save. Lime Kings will need a lot more of those to keep this at 5-0. I do think the Lime Kings and Tigers will be fairly evenly matched in the game. So I think that will actually be well worth a watch. The teams will be trying their best to get on the score sheets, give them something to go home with. Chance out in front as Mayer comes around the back door. The penalty will keep on ticking down. It's got 1 minute left on the time. As the drummers get a bit more excited, Mayer will just have a dig, and that's a good block again by the Lime Kings. Oh, chance out in front. The Gillette tries again. Not bad. And the Lime Kings will keep possession and will attempt to clear the blue line. It is difficult to do, though, when there's so much pace on the Phantoms squad. Well, chance now for the Phantoms. Goes begging. The power play will continue to tick down. We've got 15 seconds left. Can the Phantoms get a power play goal to add to their 5? No, the Lime Kings will get it clear, and that's good work by the team in green. It's not been easy sledding today, and they've given it a good shake as they come back to full strength. Bergon serving their penalty for teeing. The Kings attempt to clear their lines. It's stuck within the blades of... we're just going to look at that. Yes, it is. It is definitely in there. I think it's in Danny Verona's equipment. So, puck drop about to come. 7 minutes left in the second period. Phantoms just happy to move the puck around. And here comes Van Dam. Moving the puck behind the net. A chance goes begging, though, for the Phantoms. They will keep a hold of the puck for as long as they can, but the Lime Kings are just working at themselves. They have had opportunities, but you have to say Luke Hewson's been a bit of a spectator today. Can this fall kindly for the Lime Kings? Berghorn skating as fast as they can, but it looks like Axel Lindekens is going to get there first, and they do. Not only is it tough out there, but they're not getting the look I think they need to really help them out. So the Phantoms will tee up again and have a shot that just whistles wide. Lindekens again trying to get on the score sheet. Here come the Lime Kings. Can they move? Can they find some strength in their shoulders? Lactic acid build-up screaming at them, telling them just to go slower. You have to push through that the best you can. Veronin clatters into Bogut there. Ackerman for the Lime Kings. Has Van Dam's back to him, so he'll try and maneuver his way around. And the puck is behind them. They don't really realize they've got it. Van Dam drops it off. And the Phantoms will pick it up. List dumps the puck down, and something's been given. Is it icing? Well, the Phantoms are doing well, and the Lime Kings have not been able to be the Ghostbusters today. That doesn't fault the effort from the team from Dordrecht. I think one of the most interesting aspects of the game is, of course, there's the sledding with both your sticks, but also trying to be both left and right-handed when controlling the puck, which is such a skill to learn. And the Lime Kings just attempt to clear their lines. Not clear their lines, as I've been tempted to say all day. Somebody's got a drum if you can't tell. Buxton. Chance for them. Can the Phantoms get another one? Oh, right off the dome. Saw it all the way. Chance now. In front. Puck somewhere. Where is it? It's hacking and whacking going on, and it's eventually freed. And the Lime Kings will settle for just clearing their zone. Van Dam. Vinolist. Oliluk. Just dumping the puck in for the Lime Kings and seeing if they can pick up a loose pass, an errant shot, but they're playing good hockey here, the Phantoms, even patient hockey, knowing what they're trying to do. 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and there's a sled race. The Lime Kings will win and just keep going. It won't be icing. Gillette has contacted the puck. It also won't get there to be icing. The ice is due for a cut. It's not the coldest I've ever been in ice Sheffield either, so the ice is a little bit sticky. I think I know who's going to win man of the match for the Phantoms today. See if you can guess too. Van Dam. Moving it forward to Gillette, who sets up an assist, and A chance here now. The puck is somewhere just getting tied up in Lucas Vinolist's blades. It's near the chair, and Van Damme plucks it away. Vinolist leaves it for Van Damme. Final minutes of the second and final period of league play. The next time we talk to you, it'll be semi-final time. Uvascular versus the Bisons. It should be a cracker. Bisons looked very good, even in their loss to the Steel Kings. And if they can score early, I think that might be quite an intriguing semi-final. We'll have that after a nice cut here. Check your local TV guide for listings. Yes. I think the player of the game for the Phantoms might be easy to guess. Lime Kings just ending that league play. They have lost by 5-0. The Phantoms have won. They play the Kings later on, the other ones. And the Lime Kings will play the Tigers tomorrow morning. We'll stick around to find out the player of the games. And after we've done that, we'll leave you whilst there's a nice cut. And we'll be with you for the first semi-final. Thank you very much for joining us if you are leaving us. But do stick around while we find out who the man of the match is. Laura Gillette is given player of the game. And she's so new to the game, she doesn't know where she needs to go. She's got a trophy to pick up. And what's incredibly sweet here is I think one of the supporters of the club is also a little girl. Very nice. And the Lime Kings, Johan Koppenau, wins player of the game. Johan doesn't know that they need to go, and so off they go. So stick taps all around, I think. Thank you for everybody for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure and a treat to be with you for this game. We'll see you in about 20 minutes if you fancy some really excellent semi-final action. It's going to be a good one, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.